Hey there, Ramblers and Rovers, I am Miguel. Today we are rambling and roving our way through Guanajuato by night. We are having a Guanajuato night out and exploring what this vibrant, colorful Mexican city in the heart of the country has to offer the budding traveler. So join us for a night of some nocturnal fun, callejoneadas, moonlit serenadas, and a little bit of partying if I am fortunate enough. So without further ado, let's get going because the night is young, but we are not. So right behind me you have a traditional callejoneada here in Guanajuato. This is a very traditional activity that goes back to the Renaissance period when students will go all the way around the city singing and telling stories and getting people together to pay for their tuition. So this is a tradition that continues in Mexico until the present day, and there he goes. Callejoneadas are only one of the many activities that you can do here in Guanajuato. By night, everything comes alive. So everything from dancing to bars, restaurants, these traditional outings, tours of the city where people regale us with stories and legends of this magnificent historical city. So definitely a city that is worth exploring not only by day but by night. People here like to say that there are two Guanajuatos, Guanajuato by day and Guanajuato by night. You do kind of feel like you're in medieval Spain when you are in Guanajuato because of the traditional callejoneadas. If you guys can hear, like behind me, we're going down this tight alleyway and towards a very, very traditional callejoneada. And so they usually play these very traditional Spanish music from like the Baroque period, back when Mexico was a colony. So, oh, they're on the move. So not all is fiesta and moonlight serenades here in Guanajuato. You also have these beautiful wide spacious plazas with traditional Mexican restaurants where you can come and actually travel Guanajuato with your taste buds. So this is a very recommendable area to come. This plaza is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna write it down here for you guys. Not all is fine dining here in the city. You also have your more popular eats like this very traditional corn stand here with all these different kinds of corn, these different varieties with which you can prepare it. Lime with chilies, mayonnaise, chipotle, all kinds of different recipes to delight your taste buds and get a sense of like the popular culture here in Guanajuato. ¿No le gusta el papá? Ah, como a cada partido. ¿Con cada joven? Sí, por favor. Guanajuato is such a bohemian city by night. It just really comes alive with all of its students flocking into the streets and all these different places just kind of shifting into that like night mode. So restaurants become bars and all these different like souvenir stands from the afternoon give way to like a stand like that one we just saw here in the back. There's just so many things to do and see here, like despite it being like a moderately, you know, sized city, there's still so much to enjoy. It really is a town, a city of small pleasures where like you come for like your traditional small eats, your snacks, having a beer or a coffee or an ice cream at like a chosen place, little hole in the wall that you found on your rambles through the city. It's so recommendable that you add this to your travel bucket list. I am thoroughly enjoying my time here beyond measure. So much of Guanajuato too is also underground. So Guanajuato has a bit of a morbid history too. So there are plenty of ghost stories here. And of course you have the Mummy Museum, which is something that you should see here in the city. It's one of the city's top attractions. But you can also come down here into the underground. Since space in Guanajuato is so tight and so contested because of its hilly geography, a lot of the roads were actually built inside the ground, underground. So you can actually access different parts of the city by going underground instead of like moving through like all these alleyways and roads. And you can just get a sense of, you know, what a change from like where we were right up here with those beautiful stands and the delicious food, and then just coming down here to an entirely different world. So kind of creepy to do by night, but if that's your thing, you know, Guanajuato really has like a big like paranormal like scene. We're going down another one of these tunnels. We're going to see where this goes. This is getting creepy already. You do not want to know how it smells like down here. I'm really hoping that's a party bus. Yes, it is a party bus. Hey!
Como ver la sierra de Chihuahua.
So we're at this bar, and what they serve here is Pulque, which is this amazing drink, very typical of Mexico. It's made by fermenting the sap of the maguey plant, not distilling it, which would result in tequila, but just fermenting it. Let's give this a try. This is the natural Pulque. Strong. So back in Aztec times, only two classes of people could drink pulque because it's so good for you, so nutritious. It's almost like eating plant protein, and that was high priests and pregnant women. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of Guanajuato by night. There's so much to do in this vibrant city. Like I said earlier in the video, there are two Guanajuatos, Guanajuato by day and Guanajuato by night. This is an amazing and beautiful city. I really recommend that you go out when you're here. Just get as much of your Guanajuato in by day and by night. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, it keeps us growing. Join this amazing community of ramblers and rovers from all over the world. And until our next adventures, adios amigos. Keep on rambling and roving. Safe travels, my friends.